You ever wonder why we're here? Just kidding. Hey guys, Legacy Productions back here with another video for you today. So today in this video, I'm going to be making a video. Wait, what? Today in this video, I'm going to be making a video. Yes, today in this video, I'm going to step-by-step walk through how to make a Halo Mega Bloks custom figure, or whatever, something like that. I don't really know. So for this figure that I'm making, I chose my Sig figure, which is a Halo Recon from Reach. So I'm specifically choosing to do a Recon, and specifically choosing it to be from Reach. So first, what you need to do is, of course, have, like, I don't know, brushes. I usually don't use brushes, but now I'm starting to do it a bit more because I don't know, I just don't. Another thing that really helps is toothpicks, because then you can paint the fine details on, like what I did with this Master Chief's visor. Actually, I used a brush for that. Still. I used a brush for this. Dang it, what did I use a toothpick for? Maybe nothing. You can use a toothpick, or for even smaller lines, I would suggest actually using a thumbtack too. And for paints, I use an assortment, really. I use Craft Smart, Americana. Actually, I have like 2 of those. Metallic, something, I don't know, I'm looking at it from a distance. Apple barrel glossy paint. Whatever this thing is, some thing with goo or whatever that you put on stuff. And for sculpting, I don't use air dry clay. I do use something called green stuff, which I will probably use if I make a part 2. Right now I'm just trying to make the base paints or whatever, something like that. I don't know. But for this video, I will be, oh hey, here's my elite. We'll be doing various techniques to make his, what's this, right? This is right, his right shoulder pad smaller, because I'm using the one that Kat wears on her robotic arm. So I need to make it a lot smaller. Let me just clear some space. Move these guys out of the way. And I will be painting his rocket launcher a bit more, because that is something used in Reach. So guess I better get started with this. So for this, I don't know what grid this is. I just used some sandpaper. And then take the figure's piece, or like shoulder pad, whatnot, and then just sand it down. I'm mostly doing it on the edges to make it more of a triangular thing. I don't know. I'm not good with geometry. If that even is geometry, I don't know what I'm saying. So just sand it on down, and I want it to be kind of a flat, and then add more detail on. So sand it down like that, so then it's all flat. I think that's good. Then if you are using a sanding technique, make sure to use a file. Like, I don't know, nail file can work too, but I don't know. I haven't used that in years. Take a file and then do the same stuff, just rub it up against it. What that will do is smoothen it out and help clean up the plastic so it's not all rough and rough. So for this, I am going to be painting small little details that actually aren't on my figure, because you have to use some creativity. I'll be painting my clan/duo logo on. I don't know if I'm going to put the initials or the actual clan banner, which, again, you can't really call it clan if there's only 2 people in it. Anyways, I'm not really going to spend the whole video sanding that down. Now, for the side leg, I already did sand that down, and it's flat now, so I'm going to add a little texture on that. I'll make a sculpting video, which will technically kind of be a part 2 to this. Now, first I will start out by painting this Recon's head by using this Americana True Red. True Red. I am a spider. Let me find the right brush. I'll use 2. I would suggest using something like this, or a brush that size, to get around the head shape. And then use a very, very small brush like that to get around the visor. So I will start by getting my paint, of course. Really hope that doesn't spill. This is my mock. I really don't want it to get all over my mock. I'm recording this with my tablet. This is extremely hard to work my ways around. So just paint practically all around. This will take a lot of coats. This is very not a pliable paint. Takes a lot of coats, and then it's all see-through, and I forgot to do the base color. That's why. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, so another good thing to do when customizing is paint like the darker colors. If you have mixed match parts, darker colors white if you want it like a bright red, and then after that paint over with the other color, so then that way they all look the same color, or else it'll just not look good, if you ask me. Now I'll paint his little security shoulder pad, which I think this one works just fine for the security, which I have no idea what that is. It's just some armor I found. I'm like, ooh, put it on. Yeah. Please ignore the screaming in the background. My sister is very immature for her age. I'm getting this all over my fingers, but I don't really care. If you want to wear gloves while painting, you can. I'll just set that down. And as I said, I will be making a sculpting video most likely, as this torso is inaccurate. I need to sand that down, basically. And then sculpt onto the side, sculpt onto the helmet, the torso. And I think that's it for that part. And I am going to be doing a base color. I need to paint this entire thing white, except for all the black parts. Keeping that. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the video. I really hope this helped. I really know that it didn't, though. I don't know how to make videos like this. I'm not good at this. Alright, well, I'll finish up this figure for the most part, and then I will make a video on how to sculpt. Bye.